let's talk about a financial life hack that offers a guaranteed, and I mean guaranteed, 50 to 100% return on your money, like instantly. The crazy thing is, millions of people are leaving this free money on the table every single year. So in this explainer, we're going to make sure you're not one of them.
Just take a look at this number, $24 billion with a B. That's how much money Americans altogether just leave behind in 401k matching funds every single year. They don't lose it in the market, they don't pay it in taxes, they just don't claim it. It's an absolutely unbelievable amount of wealth just vanishing into thin air.
I mean, this statistic is just staggering. Research shows that 1 out of every 4 workers who has an employer match doesn't put in enough to get the full amount. That's a quarter of the entire workforce. So the real question isn't just, are you in that 25%? It's, how do we get you out of it right now? Let's break it down. Okay, first things first, we need to understand the treasure map, and that's your company's 401k match policy. Now, I know it might sound complicated, but I promise you the concept itself is incredibly simple. So, what exactly is an employer match? Think of it like this. It's your company rewarding you for saving for your own future. For every dollar you put into your 401k, up to a certain limit, they put money in too. But here's the crucial part, the part you have to remember. It is an immediate, guaranteed return. No other investment on planet Earth can promise you that. Now, this is where people tend to get tripped up, the jargon. You look at those two formulas on the left, 100% on the first 3% sounds totally different from 50% on the first 6%, but just follow the rows. For someone making 60 grand, both formulas end up in the exact same spot. You put in $3,600 and your employer kicks in $1,800. So the lesson here is, don't let the words confuse you, just focus on the final numbers.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. This sounds way too good to be true. Free money? Guaranteed return? Come on, there has to be a catch, right? Well, yeah, there is one little piece of fine print you absolutely need to know about. It's a thing called vesting.
Vesting is really just your employer's way of encouraging you to stick around for a while. You've got cliff vesting on the left, where you get 100% of their money after, say, 3 years, but nothing if you leave before then. And then there's graded vesting on the right, where you gain ownership a little bit at a time. But here's the most important thing to remember. This only applies to your employer's money. The cash you put in is always 100% yours from day one. So, if the math is so simple, why are we leaving $24 billion behind? Well, it turns out it's not really about math at all. It's about psychology. Our own brains have these little built-in biases that make saving for some far-off future feel really, really hard. See if any of these sound familiar. Present bias, that's why buying that coffee today feels so much better than having a secure retirement in 30 years. Analysis paralysis, that's the feeling you get when you log in and see 30 different fund options and just close the window. Loss aversion is huge. It's why the pain of a slightly smaller paycheck today feels twice as bad as the joy of a future gain. And my personal favorite, optimism bias. You know, the voice that says, I'll get serious about this next year. Just recognizing these mental traps is the first step to getting around them.
All right, enough theory. Let's talk action. You can literally fix this entire problem in less time than it takes to order a pizza. Seriously. Here's your super simple 3-step plan to go claim your money right now.
It really is this simple. Step 1, audit. Just find your company's match formula. It's probably on your pay stub or in your benefits package. Step 2, optimize. This is the big one. Log into your payroll website, like today, and bump up your contribution percentage to whatever it needs to be to get the full match. Step 3, monitor. Just set one reminder on your calendar for once a year to pop in and make sure everything looks good. That's it. You're done. Now, you might be thinking, okay, it's a few $1,000s a year. What's the big deal? The big deal isn't the money you get today. It's what that money becomes over decades, thanks to the magic of compounding. This isn't just some small financial tweak. It's a $1 million decision. This chart right here shows you exactly why this is so critical. Look at the bar on the far left. The person who doesn't participate at all ends a 40-year career with nothing. Now, look at the middle. The partial contributor still becomes a millionaire, which is awesome. But then, look at the match maximizer on the right. Just by contributing a little bit more to get the full match, they end up with almost $2.4 million. That's more than double the result for such a tiny change in behavior. Let that sink in for a second. The difference between just contributing something and contributing enough to get the full match is over $1 million over a career. That is the incredible power of claiming all the free money your employer is putting on the table for you. It's not a small decision. It is quite literally a $1 million decision. So, the bottom line is this. You work hard for every single dollar you earn. Don't leave the easiest part, the part that's rightfully yours, on the table. Your employer match is the closest thing to free money you will ever find in the entire financial world. Go get it.